misslessieloo. This is the life. Hi. It's been a long time since I've did a video blog. I just haven't felt like it. I don't know. I wonder where the power cord is to my Zip It. Anyway, I haven't made a video in a really long time because there's just nothing to make a video about. I've been doing the same things, hanging out with Abe. We are doing really good. I've written a minuscule amount in my blog, misslessieloo.net. I am studying the tarot. Yeah. Currently, let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, that's what I could do a video about. Tarot, and I would love to actually talk to fellow, I'm not a tarot reader, but for tarot readers. The two books that I am reading, I have a slew of occult books, but they're not going to teach me, you know, in layman's terms, how to read tarot. So right now I'm reading Tarot for Dummies by Amber Jayanti. And then I also just got this book for like $2.25 at the used bookstore, How to Use Tarot Spreads. Includes dozens of tarot spreads, upright and reverse meaning for all 78 cards, and it's by Sylvia Abraham. Funny. By Sylvia Abraham. And of course, well, like I said, I have two tarot decks. I have the metaphysical deck, which is like quite obviously a little bit too advanced for me. So I am using the Rider-Waite deck, which is the standard deck that most tarot readers will recommend, especially to beginners, and it looks something like this. It's the Death and the Devil. The back of the card is a little checkered pattern. And I like these cards, but I will admit they are not my favorite. I really like the metaphysical deck a lot better, but those also aren't my favorite. Those are the only two decks I have, and I will say that I really don't like either of them that much. Don't get me wrong, they're cool, but I don't know, I just don't dig either of them that much. Here, let me, wait, no, I don't have the metaphysical. I had the Hermetic tarot, not the metaphysical. That's weird that I would make that sort of mistake, but yeah, I have the Hermetic tarot, and the Hermetic tarot is definitely really badass. Actually, I actually really like the Hermetic tarot. I mean, look how cool this is. This is the Death card, and I would love to eventually be able to use these Death, Child of the Great Transformers. Look at the back of the cards. How cool. Child of the Great Transformers. The Hierophant, or Hierophant, Magus, or Magus of the Eternal Gods. Fucking crazy cards. Let's see. Yeah, but I really want to learn how to read tarot, and unfortunately there aren't any classes. I'd rather take a class as opposed to learning how to read them from a book. But individual learning, I would think, probably leads to the best individual interpretation from whatever forces, give you the ideas, etc. So I will continue on my solo journey to learn tarot. But if there is anyone out there who reads tarot and who maybe even uses the Hermetic deck, any kind of tip or advice would be greatly appreciated. Because this is something that I've wanted to do since I was a very young girl. I have fiddled with learning tarot for many, many, many years, and it's not until now that I feel I can really sort of understand the responsibility, or undertake their responsibility, take care of the responsibility of reading tarot. And I do believe it is a responsibility. It is a responsibility that one takes part of voluntarily, yeah. So oops, this is, hello. Yeah, any advice would be greatly appreciated. I haven't, like I said, I've always been interested in the tarot, and so I know a great deal about them, but I'm not too far along in this book. I've read this much, so not much. I'll probably read it and reread it, because before I do anything, I really, really, really want to get a good idea and be very familiar with the cards that I'm going to use, which will probably be the Hermetic deck, because I'm just sitting here looking through all the cards, and I absolutely love these. Wow, I mean, every one of them is a work of art. Awesome, awesome. So yeah, any sort of advice on the tarot would be greatly appreciated. I should probably read the little book that came with the Hermetic deck. I'll read the ones that came with the Rider deck too, but I just picked out my favorite cards. Like most of the major arcana is my are my favorites in this deck. Death, the Hierophant, the Moon, the Hermit, the Sun, the Hanged Man, the High Priestess, the Lovers, the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, Universe, the Last Judgment, the Blasted Tower, and the Magician. Something I'm very interested in, and this is a question I want to ask tarot readers. How accurate would a type of reading be where I handed the deck of cards to a person and had them pick out the 5 cards that they felt meant the most to them, or that they liked the most, and then read those cards? That's the sort of the approach that I'm most interested in when it comes to tarot readings. And of course I will do the traditional sort of reading, but I'm just particularly interested in having the person pick cards that mean the most to them in whatever way. And I don't know, I just feel that's a much more personal take on actual tarot reading. But anyhow, I'm gonna go. This is just a small update. I'm at 9 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm almost running overtime as usual. I've been doing really well, and I'll try to update more. I don't even think that many people watch me anymore, so it's really not that big of a deal. Anyhow, thanks. Bye.